I'm thrilled now to be joined by Broncos team president Damani Leech to learn a little bit more about what the future looks like here in Broncos country. Of course, we'll get into some of the big changes we could expect to see on game day, but the biggest, of course, being that of the hiring of Sean Payton. What does this hiring say about what direction the Walton Penner family ownership group is taking this franchise?
Yeah, I think a couple things. I think one, it reinforces the message you heard from Greg Penner when they did the initial announcement about the search. We got somebody who's a proven winner, head coaching experience, checks all the boxes that they were looking for. I think the energy and excitement, I would say, is palpable, both in the building, outside the building. You hear it on the radio, you hear it from people in the community, your friends and family are texting you. You know, a lot of people are excited about it. I'm excited about it. So I think there's a lot of a brightness in the future for us there.
Well, Coach Payton, he will do his part in helping this team win on the field, but you've already had a really big impact in helping this team do that off the field. You have said that our currency around here is winning. So what would you consider the biggest wins for this team over the last 5 months or so?
Yeah, I've been here for about five or 6 months, and I would say part of that starts internally. I think with our people, I've had the opportunity to spend time with everybody on our staff. We've had these staff touchdown meetings, small groups of 6. Over 200 people in my part of the organization I've had a chance to meet with, get to know, learn, and really understand what makes this place tick has been really important. I think from an executive standpoint, really focused on really adding strength to strength with our executive team, and so really excited about adding Jesse Nading, our head of strategy and business intelligence, and Haley Sullivan, our new chief marketing officer. So internally, a lot of excitement there off the field. And I think from an external standpoint and our fans, you know, London was just a great experience and really showing how big Broncos country is. Our fans showing up just every game, you know, down the season. We're not in playoff contention and we're still getting 60,000 people showing up to games has been truly amazing. So I think that in and of itself is a win, not to mention what we're trying to do to the stadium.
Yes, speaking of which, Empower Field at Mile High is currently undergoing a $100 million renovation. What were some of the specific factors that played into why you guys chose to enhance specific areas, and what are some of those that fans can look forward to?
When I started, actually it was day -15 of my start, I had a conversation with ownership and they said they wanted to make an immediate and meaningful impact to the game day experience at Empower Field at Mile High. And that's what got us to this $100 million investment, the largest investment that's ever been made in the history of the stadium. And it was, the goal was to really have an impact on multiple parts of the fan experience on game day, something that really every fan could experience in one way or another. That starts with the video board. It's going to grow by over 30 feet in height. It'll be one of the largest video boards in the NFL. All 130 suites in the stadium will be refurbished. It'll be the first time they've been touched since the stadium was built. The team store is going to be expanded by 3,000 feet. We'll add a number of items and options to our food and beverage concessions areas. So really any fan who comes to the game, any game, will have an opportunity to see what's new and different at the stadium.
You mentioned the Walton Penner family ownership group really wanted to have an immediate impact. Why was that?
Yeah, I think they take this really seriously. This is important to them. This is not just an investment that they are going to put money into and walk away from it. They want to win. They're very competitive. They are very impatient in a really healthy way. I think it's inspiring. It's been inspiring to me, but I think it's been inspiring to our staff as well.
While we all know that there will be plenty of changes made around the stadium, I think it's safe to say that this team's rich traditions are as important as ever. So what are some of those traditions that you've really come to know and love in your time here? You
know, I was a big fan of the Broncos before I got here. I knew about a lot of things. Thunder, the Mile High salute, and helicopter play, and a lot of the history and tradition. The one that I didn't know about and absolutely love is the incomplete chant.
Yeah.
That is my absolute favorite. I love it. I scream it with everybody every time there's an incomplete pass. I absolutely love it.
Well, in addition to watching the Broncos win at home, what are some of the takeaways that you hope Broncos fans have when they leave Empower Field at Mile High?
We think of a game day as a driveway-to-driveway experience. We think about how we are impacting and enhancing the fan experience. So everything from parking to tailgating, our pregame, halftime, what's happening on the video board, the music, the energy, you know, Miles climbing up on top of the scoreboard at the start of the fourth quarter, all of those moments, what we're really trying to create is in you can only get it here feeling. Something you cannot get watching the game on your giant screen at home on the couch. This is the thing you can only get in the stadium.
Well, you've said before that you are focused on supporting football, connecting and engaging with our fans, all with an eye on the future. So from what you've learned about this ownership group, the football staff, and of course our fans, what excites you most about the future of this franchise?
I think it starts with football. I think we've got great football leadership. Sean Payton, George Payton, a lot of Paytons around here. I think we've got great leadership there. It's really exciting. We've got, you know, a roster loaded with great players. Russell Wilson, Pat Surtain. Like, we're really, really, I think, positioned for success when it comes to football. I think Broncos country is borderless. I'll continue to say that. We have one of the greatest fan bases in all of sports. It's truly global. Really excited about that. And for the fans that keep texting me and DMing me, we are working on the uniforms, and one day we'll have something for you.
Well, Damani, thank you so much for the time. We really appreciate it.
You got it.